Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he's up. 7. The numbers for Mixon last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And he scores. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback,
right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. They'll only get
Joe Mixon.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
now left side, a completion to his tight end. And 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He'll air this one out for Boyd. Got a man, it's caught inside the for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Airing one out for Boyd. And this will be caught at the 30.
I'm only going to be able to carry it.
And he'll take the TD. Tyler Boyd, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your...
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Miami set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll...
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Dolphins 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Mixon. And just no to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much. But a nice pace.
Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that will... weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Touch leg there. That'll be a touchback. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're able to... An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. It fights him off. But in the end, Christian Wilkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Airing one out for Boyd. It's caught inside the 25. And all Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. The throwing. the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one.
Is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And they bring him to the rookie-to-rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to.
That's caught inside the on Miami's side of the field. 36 yards on the play.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
This is caught. Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl,
so the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Mixon with a first down carry. And an anxious moment. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those of new talent in Cincinnati.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Mixon. And he's going to get a 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout.
A gain of 9.
7 seconds left in the first half. Here's 2nd and a yard. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13. So let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Browns who are out on top. Jarvis Landry, a touchdown reception. From there, let's get to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Ben Roethlisberger has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. To return it, Darius Phillips. And able to take the 28-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense heading back out. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like... Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And 2.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield,
but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making...
And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And some room to work. And they will be inside the 20. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And that'll be... He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again here on 2nd down. Getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Bengal 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. Blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll go down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to...
He's got it.
Cincinnati.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And they're going to get this down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of the field and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because that's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This will be caught inside the 10. Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Goal, Cincinnati.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
From 6 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, and now some space to operate. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way. Joe Mixon. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. He takes this from
Mixon, the Bengal ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The tackle made.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's
a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brought him down. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sanders. Another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Got an open man. That's good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to at the 10.
He was brought down.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Second and 9.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. On this drive, obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And they are good. Touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their side.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Boyd. It's caught inside the 20. Down deep on Miami's side of the field. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Jack Doyle. And the Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And this will be called another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Miami, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.